There are 5 worksheets in the VR1805-2, each represented by a tab along the bottom or the top of the spreadsheet. The tabs are labeled as follows: the Financial Projection Signatures tab, which will be completed once the financials are finished and ready to submit to Texas VR. The SSA Info tab, where all relevant Social Security benefits information are entered. The Startup and Funding tab, identifying the total startup requirements for the business. The Projections tab. This is where you can view all of the key business financial projections spreadsheets, including profit and loss, cash flow, and the break-even analysis. Additionally, this worksheet is programmed to track personal income and expenses and relevant SSA benefit information as well. And the final tab, Closure Analysis. No data is entered directly into the spreadsheet. All of the information necessary to calculate projected stability and closure months are pulled from data entered into the other worksheets in the VR1805-2. We will discuss each of these worksheets in more detail throughout this presentation. A few general notes about the spreadsheets. First, each worksheet has rows or cells that are highlighted and rows or cells that are not highlighted. In an effort to protect formula calculations and minimize possible mistakes, all spreadsheets have been locked and protected with a password. This means that data can only be entered into specific cells. Rows or cells where data can be entered are highlighted. Data cannot be entered into rows or cells that are formula-driven. Formula-driven rows or cells are not highlighted and appear white on the spreadsheet. Second, entering information in certain cells is mandatory. This information, such as the current year's federal minimum wage, for example, is used to calculate information in other sections of the spreadsheet. In this case, the minimum wage factors into both the stability and case closure analysis. Mandatory information will be identified as we go through the presentation. Finally, the Griffin-Hammis Associates staff can provide technical assistance on these spreadsheets to either the SSES or VR counselor at any point.